I don't know about you, but when I encounter someone that is going through a problem, someone that's struggling with something, when someone tells me about a conflict that they're in, my first response is to want to fix it. Do you know how to love those and keep loving those who have broken your heart or who have hurt you? Most of us probably have a lot of patience for people that are making progress, right? But what about those who aren't? Paul says, "For I wrote to you out of much affliction and anguish of heart and with many tears, not to cause you pain, but to let you know the abundant love that I have for you." Throughout these two letters, Paul is constantly putting forward his weakness, his suffering, his struggles. And what Paul teaches us in the Corinthians is that grace is found in broken places. And you wonder why, right? Why is Paul in this letter to help broken people as he's dealing with this church that is so messed up? Why does he keep referring to his own struggles, his own suffering, his own weakness? Why? I'll tell you why. It's because that's where Paul found grace. Whenever you and I try to minister out of our own strengths, grace is the first thing that we run out of. We try and use our strengths to help others deal with their weaknesses. We allow their sin to distract us from dealing with our own failures. We give them advice for the battles they're facing as if ours had already been won. We bury our wounds in order to help them process theirs. You see, grace loves more than it is loved. Grace cares more than it's cared about. Grace is what allows us to open wide our hearts and to keep them wide open no matter how long it takes or how well they're received or how people respond. The thing that makes grace so difficult is that the people who need it the most appreciate it the least. But you and I, we can't lead from the sidelines. We can't use our strength to help people deal with their weaknesses. We can't help heal others' wounds while we're ignoring our own. We can't tell them to confess their sins while our own remain comfortably hidden beneath the surface. We simply cannot be about this ministry of grace in a way that lacks it. Isaiah 53:5 says, "But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the chastisement that brought us peace, and with his stripes we have been healed." My friends, if you want to know where grace is found, I'll tell you where it's found. It's found at the cross. If he doesn't mind being weak to help me, then why can't I be weak to help my people? His grace is sufficient because his power is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to be afraid of the broken places you don't want to go, because they are doorways to fellowshipping with your Savior. Hi, my name is Tim Cain, and over the last few years, God has really been pounding home to me the reality that the grace that I need the most is often found in the places that I want to go the least, the broken places. If this message has encouraged you, then we've put a link to the entire sermon on the screen. We've also put a few other links just to other material about God's amazing grace, the grace that he lavishes on his people through his Son, and we hope that you'll find this material encouraging. Thank you.